Hello, welcome back to the We Are City channel, and yes, FIFA 22 content is finally here on the We Are City channel. Manchester City career mode on FIFA 22. We want to, go down a different route of FIFA 21. Of course, if you did watch the full FIFA 21 PS5 career mode, we did do a PS4 one as well earlier on the PS5 career mode. Of course, we did fail in our voyage for the Champions League at the death, didn't we, in that final episode? And we're looking to make amends here. There's no doubts about that. We're looking to make amends. Let's have a look at how the squad is looking. Now, I have edited the overalls of some players. I've done upgrades and downgrades and what I got a feel from you guys when we revealed the ratings. So at the moment, Ferran Torres has stayed at 82. Jack Grealish with a +2 from 84 to 86. One of the most underrated players in this game. Potential-wise, he's really low as well, which is a bit of a shame. Riyad Mahrez up by 1 to 87. Kevin De Bruyne up by 1 to 92. De Bruyne's gone, Gundogan, sorry, has gone to 86. Rodri to 87. Cancelo stays at 86. Laporte stays at 86. Diaz has gone to 89. He's in 89 in the live form anyway when you play kickoff on FIFA. Why they made him 87, I don't know. Kyle Walker's probably as good as Cancelo, just in a different way, so he's 86. Ederson stays at 89. Sterling down to 87. Gabriel Jesus down to 87. Bernardo Silva's gone up to 87. Foden 84. Zinchenko only 80 rated. He's gone up to 82. And John Stones up to 85. Stefan up to 80. Probably one of the best backup goalkeepers in the league. Carson stays the same. Ake is stayed the same. Luke Mbete's had a bit of an upgrade, but not by much. Fernandinho's gone to 84. Romeo Lavia a bit of an upgrade. The same for Kaiki, Palmer and Delap, just to give them that little boost, which means we can get them in and around the first team, especially in the first season. We also got a few new youth players, and this is the sort of youth team. So Mickey van Sass, the goalkeeper, who is Dutch, who plays City's youth team. I don't know how old he is. 17. He was born in about 2005. So Mickey van Sass there, Kieran Slicker, Luke Bolton, probably never going to get a chance. Thomas Grealish. Joshua Wilson-Esbrand is now on it. You can't actually have a double barrel name on FIFA for whatever reason, but there he is. So Wilson-Esbrand. Putho, we've got James McAtee there as well, looking good, and Sammy Edozie. So that is the way the squad is looking at the moment. We are currently in training with all the players. I'll show you their development plans now. So the goalkeepers are on sweeper keeper, even the young ones. We've got Zinchenko on a wide back, Galvez on an inverted wide back, just to improve pretty much everything. Esbrand's an attacking wide back to improve his passing and pace. Ruben Dias going to improve his ball playing ability. Laporte going to improve his pace. Stone's the same for him, same as Laporte. I think Ake ball playing again, getting better passing. Same for Luke Mbete. Walker's already hit his. He's on inverted. Cancelo was a wide back. We've got noticing the loan as well. Iscabora on loan there. Eric Palmer-Brown. We've got Ikaturu. We've got Sandler. I think there was a goalkeeper as well, wasn't it? Aaron Muric there. So a couple of loan players as well you'll see throughout the squad. Luke Bolton attacking wide back with no interest in him. Pedro Porro there on loan. Fernandinho anchorman. Pozzo anchorman. Lavia anchorman. Rodri deep line playmaker. Yankel Herrera's out on loan. Gundogan box to box and De Bruyne playmaker both hit their level already. Ante Palaversa, he's out on loan. James McAtee advanced playmaker. Bernardo Silva is a dynamo. Phil Foden is a shadow striker. I want to improve his shooting. I think that's massive to improve. Patrick Roberts out on loan. Sammy Edozie's a wide winger. Barafa's an inverted winger. Sterling's a wide playmaker. Grealish is an inverted winger. He's hit his already. Machino out on loan. Kaiki inverted winger. Palmer support winger. We've got Miles Moreno out on loan. Ferran Torres is going to be converted to a striker for this season, then probably back to a wing again in the future. Riyad Mahrez inverted winger. He's hit his. The lap mobile striker. Gabriel Jesus going to be going to right wing. Bustos is out on loan as well, and Pablo Moreno. And we have a few more players out on loan in City in real life, so I've added them to the transfer hub. So they are Gavin Bazunu, James Trafford, Yan Cuto, Culliverth Aguilar, Callum Doyle, Taylor Howard-Bellis, Matinho, Tommy Doyle, Alex Robertson, Dario Sarmiento, Luis Fiorini, Ben Knight, Philippe Stefanovic, Morgan Rogers. They are the players out on loan, and they are being scouted as well. Only Aguilar, we've got his rating so far. So that is all the players out on loan also, whether we keep them there next season rather than sign them back, because we do have a really big squad. Transfer-wise, we have got a couple of people going in the transfer and the global transfer market. So we've got a striker who's prolific and a first-team quality one. A left back who's first team quality, a defensive midfielder who is promising, aged between 22 and 25. Any position that is first team quality with 1 year left in his contract, just looking to exploit those marketing opportunities, and then any young player between 60 and 21 that is promising and probably going to be for Manchester City in the future. So that is what our global transfer network is trying to pick up for us. And we also have our youth staff out there. So we've got a 4-star, 5-star staff, 2 double 5-star staff. 1 is in Spain, 1 is in England, and 1 has gone to the Netherlands there. So 9 months away to try and bring back some top quality youth team players. Not that we haven't got enough top quality already. So here are the objectives for the new season. They want us to finish the season with a profit margin of 279.5 million. That is probably the crucial one. Sign 1 young player, which we won't be able to complete because we won't make any young signings unless we sign a young player in the January transfer market. And then get a streak of 5 clean sheets away in home league matches. I'm sure we can do that. The youth development, nothing at all. They don't care. Brand exposure, the clean sheets, and the sign the 1 young player. Financial, obviously they want us to get that big profit margin, but again, they're not too bothered. Domestic success, of course, it's win the league, win the cup, and the Champions League, win the league, the cup as well. So they want us to win absolutely everything in the Pep this season. And the only one I think we won't complete is that sign 1 young player, but we could sign a young player in January. Of course, we are trying to keep this as realistic as possible, so there isn't any transfer market. There's no transfer market at the start of the season. We won't have the transfer market going in until January, so no signings at the start of it. We're going to wait until the second season. I know you guys have been making lots of fantastic suggestions. We did put out a little community post and you guys got to comment who you think we should sign. If you haven't already got on that community post, we're not making signings until season 2, so either comment on this video who you think should sign now, or comment on that community post as well, because it's not crucial for this moment in time. Is there anything else I need to tell you? I don't think so. That's the way it's going to go. We aren't going to play pre-season. We're just going to sim through it. Oh, transfer budget is, of course, as you saw there, 176 million. And we also have 747,000 per week to spend. I mean, so much money isn't there in Manchester City, and when we've won a few games and we maybe win a few trophies in that first season, the budget is going to be even higher. One thing we do want to look at some point is contracts. I think just before January, around December time, we will look at contracts, because we do have a few players with 1 year left who we would want to make profit on, i.e. Pablo Moreno, Bustos, Machino, Sandler, Ikaturu. We've got Patrick Roberts, Palmer Brown, Carson's only got 1 year, Fernandinho, Bolton, Potho, and Zach Steffen. Definitely some players there. I mean, Zach Steffen mainly, Carson probably as well, that we don't want to leave with only 1 year left in the contract. We don't let them go on a free. So let's get right into FIFA 22, everyone, and sim through these preseason games and get into our first few games. We are going to be playing on World Class. We will be playing on World Class because I have only played 2 games of FIFA 22 before I started this career mode, and I got battered and I didn't score a goal. So it seems a lot different this year. We're going to see how we do on World Class, and if we start winning games easily and we get into the groove of things, we will bump it up then to Legendary, or then even Ultimate. But we'll stick at World Class for now, then Legendary, then Ultimate, depending on how things go. I do aim to play the majority of this career mode on Ultimate, to be honest with you. That's my level usually on FIFA, but at the moment, it feels very different, the game. A lot slower, a lot more passing, similar to PES in a way. Defending is very difficult, but we're gonna make this career mode absolutely massive throughout this year. So first game of our pre-season. Gladio out to impress in pre-season here, these players. But we will just quick sim this game. You have to go up to now to the quick sim. Interesting, the screen's a little better. We've got the first team out there, get them up to the sharpness. We'll get the second team up to the sharpness as well. A 3-0, Kevin De Bruyne misses a penalty, but it's Rodrigo in the midfield with Riyad Mahrez, and who else scored? Kevin De Bruyne in the first half, so we beat our sister club, our cousin club, Melbourne City. Up next is Real Betis. Now I just want to look at the team sheet and see how the sharpness is going. The players aren't quite sharp yet, but once we get them sharp, we'll throw in the second team. Well, we haven't gone into the sim system here by mistake. And we've jumped in as well. Making a real mess of this. The new menus are a bit difficult to get used to. There we are, 2-1 win. Ferran Torres, Kevin De Bruyne again scoring. For them, they did take the lead early on through Aitor, but Ferran replies, and so does Kevin De Bruyne. We seem to be building the players' sharpness up pretty well, so we will sim this game against Latium, of course, our Lazio. You can see there, they've got players like, I mean, that midfield's really good, of Luis Alberto and Milinkovic-Savic. Immobile up top. Pedro, who scored that nice goal against Roma the other week to give Lazio the win. So a quick sim, a 2-0 defeat. Kevin De Bruyne has missed another penalty. He's only taken two and missed them both. It's Husai and Radu that get the goals from defence on that left-hand side. A 2-0 defeat to Lazio. That is a bit disappointing, isn't it? We did rotate the team slightly there. Fernandinho came in and Zinchenko for sharpness. Next we face Sevilla in the semi-finals. You see that El Nasiri up top, or Campos, Suso on the wings. Ex-City player, two ex-City players there in the back line actually, in Jesus Navas and Karim Rekic. Rotated a bit again and we went 2-0, 2-1 win in fact. Ocampos scores. He's a very good player, Ocampos, isn't he? But Ferran Torres in the 12th minute and Raheem Sterling in the 64th minute give us the win there. So we've gone to the pre-season tournament final. Well, Gabriel Jesus' development has gone pretty quick and he's not happy with his player performance at the moment. He's in a downwards condition there, but he will move to right wing and gone up to 83 there, which is good to see. And how we're going to play him, inverted winger probably, improving his finishing and things like that, improving his volleys, shot power, long shots. But look at that as well, he'll go up in his weak foot, skill moves. I'm liking that. Gabriel Jesus looking good there, 83 rated as a right winger. Well, final game of pre-season, there's only a few players not in green for sharpness really, which are Ake, Stefan, Stones, Zinchenko and I think Phil Foden, so we're going to get them in there today. And we play Sporting Lisbon in the final. Vinagre, ex-Wolves player in there, Pedro Goncalves on the right-hand side, top player. But we'll see how we do here. We should win this final, shouldn't we, against Sporting? We don't, we get battered 4-1. Pedro Goncalves scores 4 against us. Wow. What a player. Ferran Torres gets a goal, but Pedro Goncalves, Pote as they call him, 4 goals against us. We will do a post-match interview for this final just to get the morale of the team up, especially after losing 4-1. Well, apparently not. Didn't take us into the post-match interview for whatever reason. That's interesting. So, first press conference of the season. Leicester City versus Manchester City. You're up against Leicester in the FA Community Shield. What are you expecting from them and what are you hoping from your boys? We need to bring in a winning mentality. It's a final, exactly, and we do want to be winning the finals. People wondering why Kevin De Bruyne is still getting picked and start struggling badly for form. He did miss 2 penalties, didn't he, in pre-season? Clearly not the best. He'll play through it. No doubt he will. It is Kevin De Bruyne. It's been a good pre-season. I think your team's ready. I'm looking for more of the same. Of course, we do play Leicester City in the Community Shield for our first game of FIFA 22. Well, our first scouting report goes down as a failure for youth players. We didn't find anyone that was of any interest. And now let's get into our first game of FIFA 22, Manchester City versus Leicester in the FA Community Shield. Of course, City in real life lost this 1-0 to a last-minute penalty from Kelechi Iheanacho, which Nathan Ake gave away. We're looking to not do that today. So this is the side we're going to go with against Leicester City today. Stefan starts in goal. They got Walker, Diaz, Laporte and Zinchenko in that back 4. Rodri, Gundogan and Bernardo Silva in the midfield 3. Ferran Torres at striker, Mahrez on the right, and Jack Grealish for his Premier League debut, or Manchester City debut anyway, on that left-hand side of the bench. We've got Raheem Sterling, Gabriel Jesus, Kevin De Bruyne, Phil Foden, Cancelo, Stones and Ederson. There is Bernardo Silva, Riyad Mahrez, the City players warming up before the game. Our first FIFA 22 game, and I'm excited. Look at that, Kasper Schmeichel there, looking great on the little banner in the crowd there for Leicester City. In this Community Shield game, a chance to win our first trophy, of course, of FIFA 22, which is pretty soon to win it. So this is the Leicester City side facing today. They've got Justin, Tielemans, Iheanacho, Vestergaard, Perth and Daka on the bench. But it's Kasper Schmeichel starting goal. A back 4 of Ricardo Pereira, Amati, Fofana and Bertrand. And Ndidi and Samara in the midfield too. Harvey Barnes, Albright and Maddison in behind. The killer man, isn't he? Jamie Vardy, who is absolutely incredible at scoring goals. Maddison, back he goes. Bertrand. Barnes. Barnes again. Chance here for Leicester City. Oh, it's just dragged wide by Vardy. That was a great chance. We're going to struggle defensively, aren't we? Here's Zinchenko. Here's Wilfred Ndidi, ball in behind. Leicester City on the counter. Got that space there for Albrighton, which Laporte has left, and Zach Steffen has made a wonderful save. Saved onto the bar, but Aymeric Laporte's positioning. What is he doing? Mahrez. Oh, Bernardo's made a wonderful run here. Bernardo, I'm looking for someone to pull it back to. I'm not going to find him. So Bernardo goes for a goal himself, and Bernardo Silva makes it 1-0 to Manchester City in the final here, this Charity Shield. Celebrations with the fans. Our first goal of FIFA 22 is scored by Bernardo Silva. Fitting the player that probably won't stay at Manchester City next summer, unfortunately. Wonderful hard worker. Wonderful player. Back to his best, I feel, in a City shirt. He's scored a really nice goal here. Curls it round Kasper Schmeichel. Into that far corner. And 1-0 we're leading the Community Shield. That was a goal I didn't expect to score like that. But we have scored it that way. Bernardo bursting forward from that midfield. Oh, Laporte's positioning's let him down again. What a beautiful way to pass. Zach Steffen, good goalkeeping. Really nice pass though. I think it was by James Maddison. Here's Vardy. Good defending. I feel like world class is now legendary. Legendary is ultimate, and they've gone up another level with ultimate. Bernardo Silva. Finally into Mahrez, who gets himself onside, and Bernardo Silva continues running it. Bernardo Silva bursting from midfield, and Bernardo Silva! Oh, what a save on Kasper Schmeichel. Clipped that onto the post, didn't he? Brilliantly, well done, Rodri. Colossus in midfield. Simare. Maddison. Good pass. Good touch as well from Albright and Vardy. Interception from Zinchenko is not enough here. Maddison is Vardy! Whoa, brilliant save from Steffen again. I'm liking the goalkeepers. I think that save Schmeichel made before was ridiculous. Bernardo. Mahrez. Can't beat Bertrand, but he tried it. Well done, Walker. Mahrez in behind it to Ferran Torres. I think he's onside, Ferran. Ferran Torres. Ferran! Oh, good goalkeeping again from Schmeichel. He's figuring out a way to beat these goalkeepers. Oh, that was poor. Trying to be too clever here is Vardy! Good block by Laporte. Well, the auto blocks are helping us out a lot here. Bernardo. Mahrez. Oh, he's offside, and we will make a substitution, I think. Bernardo's played brilliantly. I'm actually going to move him out to that right-hand side and bring on Kevin De Bruyne. I'm half thinking Phil Foden or Raheem Sterling, but maybe Cancelo for Walker. Bertrand. There's Maddison. It's actually been impressive for them. Well done, Cancelo. Rodri. Oh, Grealish. Ferran Torres has found him. Here's Jack Grealish. His problem is he's not the quickest. So he'll cut back. He's still got it here. He's done well. Zinchenko. Grealish. Good touch. Goes to swing one and he's still got it here, Grealish. Gundogan. De Bruyne. Strike. Blocked away by Leicester. On the counter they come now. Leicester City all back into Rodri. Ferran. Oh, De Bruyne. Looking for that second to kill the game off, but we don't need it. Manchester City 1, Leicester City 0. We reversed the result of real life. And we do win the Community Shield, the Charity Shield, on our opening game of FIFA 22. Disappointment for the Leicester City players and James Maddison. Maddison was actually really good in that game, I thought. And up come the players to receive the trophy. And the captain there, Ruben Dias. Applause the fans. That's a very, very close-up image of that particular fan, for whatever reason. So here's Ruben Dias. Lots of the players on the bench as well in the background. Manchester City. Community Shield winners here. Celebrations from the players. In what is a good trophy to win, I suppose. Pre-season trophy, really, isn't it? Well, Dutch side Groningen have offered 450,000 for Potto, which is his value. He did play for PSV Eindhoven's second team in Holland for a very long time, a 2-year loan, so we'll let him go there if he does accept that move. But Potto's move to Groningen has broken down, and I'm already feeling that there's a problem with youth players moving in FIFA 22. Something that has been a problem in career mode in past times that they supposedly fixed. Maybe they've messed it up again. Well, it's opening game at the season time, and today we go away to the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium to face Tottenham Hotspur. Well, this is side we're going to go with against Spurs today. Ederson starts and goal. It's Walker, Diaz, Laporte and Cancelo in the back four. Rodri, Gundogan and De Bruyne in the midfield three. Grealish on the left. Bernardo Silva on the right, because he played well last time. And Ferran Torres at striker on the bench. Raheem Sterling, Mahrez, Jesus, Foden, Zinchenko, Stones and Steffen. So here we are at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. Manchester City versus Spurs. Of course, City lost 1-0 in this game in real life. Spurs just hitting City on the counter. And I suppose the big question is today, will Harry Kane start for Tottenham? That is an interesting one as the fans arrive to the ground. A player that The fans have sort of turned on. He's down tools at Spurs, hasn't he? Doesn't want to play for Spurs. Wanted to play for Manchester City. Let's see if he's in the Spurs line today as they worship Harry Kane with that banner right there. So the Spurs line up. Harry Kane is in it. Lucas Moura on the right-hand side. Heung-min Son as well. So a very nice front three for Spurs. Let's see how Harry Kane does. Manchester City versus Spurs. Maybe. A January move for Harry Kane is on the cards for City. I'm not quite sure. Kane. Good tackle by Cancelo. And it's a corner for Spurs. But Kane's looking lively. Kane is looking lively. Grealish, well done. Away. Davinson Sanchez. Lucas Moura. Well done, Rodri. Well done, Rodri. Him and Laporte have been by far the two most impressive players on this side at the moment. Rodri. Gundogan. Cancelo. Cancelo with a hit, blocked away. Tell you what, it's tough to break sides down, I feel. Gundogan. Cancelo. Come on, Jack. Not happy with his movement there, Grealish. Here's more on the counter. Gonna look for Kane. There is Kane. So we know Harry Kane's quality as well at linking play up. Here's Doherty. Swung into Kane. Oh, it's palmed away from Edison. Wonderful from Walker. Into Ferran. Gundogan. Grealish. He's away here. Grealish with a bend, and a bend into the hands of Galini, but he's tried one. Oh, and Galini having a shocker here. De Bruyne. Rodri. Through the legs of Harry Kane. It's a difficult pass Rodri's tried to play there. Over the top go Spurs. Son. Oh, away from Walker. We're in trouble now. Got Plodri getting back here. Heung-min Son across to Lucas Moura. And who is there again but I'm there at Laporte. He's a wonderful player, Laporte, on this game. He really is. Elegant on the ball as well, which I'm loving. Walker feels like he's been fouled there by Son. Referee says play on. And it's offside against the Spurs man. Because the players don't seem to have that quality. Ferran. Oh, brilliant from Ferran Torres. It's Bernardo Silva. Bernardo. Arriving is Grealish and a volley into the hands. Palmed away by Galini. Good play. First corner of FIFA 22 here. Laporte, good header. Ferran. Gundogan! Oh, it's a good save from Galini. We're starting to really get at Spurs here. Yeah, we know that didn't go in. Well done, goal decision system. And towards Rodri, who's good in the air. Gundogan. Oh, foot in. Cleared away by Spurs. Son. Oh, Cancelo. Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. We've been the better side, haven't we? And that is half-time. 0-0. But I'm really enjoying the game, I have to say. I'm really enjoying FIFA 22. Just the game feels incredibly good. It feels incredibly good. I'm enjoying the game despite it being a 0-0. Feels very much more of a simulation than it ever has done. And for a long time, I've not said I've enjoyed FIFA more than PES. But for the moment, I am. I really am. Manchester City 0, Spurs 0 at half-time. It's the acceleration of Jack Grealish, which makes him such a quality player. We go back here to Cancelo. Cancelo with a whip in. Bernardo nods it down. Ferran's there. Just not enough. Højbjerg. Ooh, Gundogan. Brilliant. Grealish. Ferran. Bernardo. Silva for his first goal of the Premier League season. It's a good save by Galini. Finally he is. Ferran. De Bruyne. Beautiful cross to Grealish, who heads it into the hands of Galini. What a cross by De Bruyne. That's why we asked him to drift wide. Here's Rodri. Rodri off the line. Oh my word. Rodri there, header Kane. De Bruyne. Bernardo. De Bruyne. Rodri. Cancelo. Grealish. Clips it back. Great defending from Spurs again. Rodri against Kane. First time he's lost out to Harry Kane. And Spurs look to counter. Moura. Oh, Joao Cancelo. You are incredible. Bit more power in midfield than Dele Alli. Incredible on the ball is Tanguy Ndombele. Laporte! Oh, off the line again. Oh, Laporte's involved in this one. That said, going to finish your chances. Here's Ferran. Chance to run here, Ferran. Lays it off to Kevin De Bruyne with a hit. Bernardo Silva on the rebound. I think he's offside. I think he's offside, Bernardo. He does celebrate he is offside. Poacher's little finish from Bernardo Silva. But he is offside, says the linesman. I thought he was. What a chance that was. Look at that. Oh my word. How close was that? Reguilon off the line. Gundogan. De Bruyne. On to Bernardo. Back to De Bruyne. Oh, ball into Ferran Torres. It's beautiful. If it comes off. Reguilon over the top. The game's coming a little bit too open now for me. Diaz, well played. 78 minutes play. I've not made a sub yet, but... Oh, Diaz. See you later, Kane. Oh, Diaz on a yellow as well. I forgot about that. Gotta be careful. Could be off here, Diaz. I'm sure he got a yellow card earlier on. Was that in the previous game? Reguilon's coming off. Stephen Bergwijn's on. Attacking change. We're going to bring on Mahrez for Bernardo. And we're going to bring on Sterling. Grealish going to go into the middle. Sterling's going to come on that left-hand side. Bit of a different looking forward line. Sterling to Cancelo. See you later, Doherty. Back to Sterling. Good touch from Raheem. Mahrez. Into De Bruyne. Oh, it's off the post. Sterling. Back out to Grealish. Sterling's offside. My word. How haven't we won this game? How haven't we won this game? Lucas Moura. Rodri with the foot in. Ball over the top here. Well done, Cancelo and Laporte back to Ederson. Ederson out to Mahrez. Good touch from Riyad. Ferran. Mahrez. City on the counter here. Mahrez, come on now. Come on, Riyad. Mahrez. Grealish and Jack Grealish scores a 92nd minute winner on his Premier League debut. Massive goal from Jack Grealish in the Premier League. Ederson's going mental. We've deserved that. We have deserved that all game. Mahrez gets in a bit of space on this right-hand side. He pulls it back to Grealish. Davinson Sanchez is worried about Raheem Sterling. Grealish just gets his body there. And he smashes it down the middle. Along the floor. Past the scrambling Galini. And Manchester City are going to pick up 3 points here on the opening day of the season. Jack Grealish with his first goal in the Premier League. 1 goal in 1 match. What a way to start his Manchester City career. No doubt he's happy with that one. There's minutes left here. If not seconds. Son. Let's hang on now, City. Don't do anything stupid. We've played the full allotted time here. Walker against Son. To Diaz. Away. And that is full time. A 1-0 win away at Tottenham Hotspur. Massive, massive result. Massive, massive result there. The fact that we've come back from behind. Well, we'll come back from 0-0. It felt like we were behind, isn't it? The amount of times we missed the chances. Congratulations to Jack Grealish. He's going to be a very popular man in Manchester tonight. Well, Fernandinho is saying that he wants a contract negotiation now. We've said to him we'll leave it in good time, let him decide later on because I'm not quite sure. And Kevin De Bruyne says a lot of people say he's ready to do whatever is necessary. I'm happy to play as a right winger. Well, he hasn't been playing as a right winger, but you'll do for me. But he hasn't played as a right winger, Kevin De Bruyne. I'm not sure why he's saying that, but there we go. Up next, it's Norwich City in the Premier League. You can see there, Chris Wood is top goal scorer in the league, alongside with Danny Ings, Vlasic of West Ham, and Timo Werner. So this is the side we're going to go with against Norwich City. Ederson starts in goal. We've got Walker, Diaz, Laporte, and Cancelo. That incredible back line with Rodri in front. Foden's going to start in the midfield alongside Kevin De Bruyne. We need to get his sharpness up. Phil Foden. He's going to be massive for us this season. Grealish on the left, Mahrez on the right, Ferran Torres through the middle. Sterling's on the bench, so is Jay-Z's, Bernardo Silva, Gundogan, Zinchenko, Stones and Stefan. We need to get Stones a bit more involved. Same with Fernandinho, Ake, these sort of players that are really out of form. We need to start getting them in and around the first team, don't we, to be honest. I'm thinking we'll sub Stones on today. And why not sub Fernandinho on today? We'll get Ake involved maybe in the next game and get them up. We need to build their sharpness up. We need the full squad, don't we? We need the full squad all season. It's a long season. There's plenty of games, especially on FIFA. On PES, there's no Carabao Cup. On this, there is the Carabao Cup. That's 4 competitions we're playing in. We need the full squad. So back at a full Etihad Stadium for Manchester City versus Norwich City. Big Premier League game. Very big Premier League game. One I'm sure will be as exhilarating as the previous game against Spurs. And there are the fans holding the flags. Look at that. The detail, the child on the man's shoulder there. Incredible attention to detail that EA Sports have spent this year on creating that sort of, you know, stadium atmosphere. It's really, really interesting to see. So here is the Norwich City side. Tim Krul starts in goal. They've got Max Aarons, Grant Hanley, Kabak and Byron in the back four. Billy Gilmore sits in the holding midfield role with Todd Cantwell, Lees Malou, Matthias Normand and Trellis in behind striker Timo Pukki. Angus Gunn on the bench, Brandon Williams, Rashika, Josh Sargent, Plachetta. Some interesting players there to come on as well. De Bruyne. Oh, wide to Mahrez, but I actually was looking for a crossfield pass, but no one made the run. They give it away though to Kyle Walker. Ferran. Foden on his first start. He's hit it right down the middle at Tim Krul. It's a poor one from Phil Foden. Not quite match sharp yet. That's two studs that, Phil Foden. Be careful with that one. Diving in like that. Aarons, Campbell. To say we haven't started as good in this game as we did the Spurs game, and Timo Pukki scores and we concede our first goal of the season. Well, nowhere near as good as the Spurs game. Timo Pukki got his first goal of the season, I think. Right in the face of the camera. Lost it to Phil Foden being stupid. Pukki finishes a good chance. His first goal. We're 1-0 down to Norwich here. After defending so well in the previous game. Given away by Norwich. Here's Grealish. Grealish. Foden. Rodri. Oh, he's so slow. He's so slow, but the pass from Foden was a little bit heavy as well. We need to just not be... You can't be as forward thinking as you could be on previous FIFAs. You really can't. More about passing and movement. Defences seem a lot stronger. Oh, Pukki's in again here. Oh my word. 2-0 down to Norwich. Pukki scored a double. Well, after such a positive game against Spurs, we've gone and dropped a massive, massive mistake here, haven't we? I mean, who's marking Pukki here? Diaz and Laporte just stand and watch him. 2-0 down. What a terrible start. Cancelo. Oh, into Ferran. Good defending. Jack Grealish. Oh, good save by Krul. Good save by Krul. I'm being very aggressive in my defending now. In a desperation to win the ball back. To get forward, which is costing us. Diaz, well played. Oh, he then give it back to them. Byron. Offside again against Norwich. I think that'll be it for the first half. Mahrez, and that is half-time. Manchester City 0, Norwich City 2. Not looking good, is it? Not looking good at all after that win against Spurs. We've not had the control at all in this game. De Bruyne has been terrible. I put him in there today. Desperately thought we needed him. Foden, Cancelo. That's a good ball. Grealish. Come on, Jack. Grealish. Ferran Torres right down the middle. Hit Tim Krul. Walker into Mahrez. Great touch, actually. And a difficult Walker pass. De Bruyne. Nice switch of play. Cancelo. Grealish. Foden. Chance here. Foden. Ferran. De Bruyne with a hit. It's another block by Norwich. As I try to make a clearer chance to shoot. There will be substitutions now. Pukki's coming off for them. De Bruyne with a swing in right into the header. Rodri heads it over the bar. Can't get the ball forward. De Bruyne. What a ball. What a ball. Come on, Sterling. Oh, well done, Max Aarons. Zinchenko. De Bruyne, who's come a bit alive here in the second half. Cancelo. Jesus! Oh, cracking finish from Jesus. Pick that ball up. No, don't celebrate, Jesus. Don't celebrate. You've scored. We're 2-1 down here to Norwich. Pick that ball up. Wonderful ball by De Bruyne here. Cancelo pulls it back. One touch. Bang. Really nice finish from Jesus. Really, really nice finish. Maybe he's going to be starting more games, that Rising side especially. Norwich start to panic now, don't they? But it's 74 minutes. It's taken us 12 shots to score 1 goal. Oh, Ferran, go on then. Go on, Ferran. Sterling. Sterling. Jesus with a cracker to make it 2-2. Well, Jesus has made a massive impact off the bench here. I could have hit that with Sterling, but I didn't trust him. I think you understand why. It's Raheem Sterling there. We've turned this game around completely, haven't we? So easily. Ferran through to Sterling. Into Jesus. I just hit that. I put Jesus' head down and I thought, Tim Krul is not diving across to save this one. I will not allow it. And I just hit it as hard as I could. And he smashes it in, Jesus. Be on for a hat-trick here. He's starting next game, and I think Sterling's got to start next game, in fact. Clever, but not clever enough. De Bruyne with a foot in. Good work from Sam Byron. Little ball in behind again, which Diaz has lost out to. And Norwich with a great chance here. And oh my word, Edison, what is that? McLean comes on and scores the winner, possibly. 3-2 Norwich. What has Edison just done there? Diaz's position here is poor. Laporte's on his own eventually. What is Edison doing there? What is Edison doing? That is shocking goalkeeping from the Brazilian. 3-2 down. Well, we can't get the winner, but we might get a leveller. Back to Ferran. De Bruyne. Ferran again. Rodri. Zinchenko. Good tackle by Max Aarons. Really good tackle. And that is full time. 3-2 defeat to Norwich. Came back from 2 goals down and then Edison goes and does that. I mean, I would have taken a 2-2 draw, but a defeat. What is Edison doing in that position? I don't know. Questions need to be asked the goalkeeper there. They really do. Well, final game of the episode time now, guys, and we do face Arsenal, who are on the same amount of points. So there's a head and goal difference. They obviously didn't lose to Norwich, but they might have lost to Brentford on the opening day. We need to improve, don't we? We need to improve and play what we did in that Spurs game. So this is the side for Arsenal. Edison starts in goal. Walker, Stones is in. Him and Diaz had a great partnership in the last season, so they come back in with Cancelo at the back, Rodri, Bernardo Silva and De Bruyne in the midfield. And then it's Torres up top, Grealish on the left, Raheem Sterling on the right-hand side on the bench. We've got Mahrez, Jesus. Actually, you know what? Jesus could have started as Sterling, hasn't he? Foden, Fernandinho, Zinchenko, Laporte and Stefan. We'll put Ake in there as well. Maybe not in case Stones has a bad game, but Jesus scored 2. He's got to start, hasn't he? Sterling's been alright as well, but Grealish has been better. We'll go with that side. We'll try and beat Arsenal. So, the Etihad Stadium, and in support of Edison's absolute shocker in the last home game, we've put up a banner of him to try and say, in Edison, we support. Well, you better not do it again, Edison, because if you do it again, you will be out of the first team. Kevin De Bruyne, the captain, leads us out. Bukayo Saka, the Arsenal captain, leads them out for Manchester City versus Arsenal. So this is the Arsenal side to face us today. Bernd Leno starts in goal ahead of Ramsdale. It's Cedric, Rob Holding, Gabriel, and Kieran Tierney in the back four. No, Ben White. Partey and El Neni in the midfield too. Nicolas Pepe. They've got Martin Odegaard and Saka in behind. Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang. Ramsdale, Kolasinac, Maitland-Niles, Lacazette, Mari, Smith-Rowe, and Ketia on the bench for Arsenal. Good tackle by Bernardo Silva. Come on, Ferran. Oh, wake up there. Rob Holding. Nice bit of footwork from him. El Neni. Gabriel. Good win by De Bruyne. Come on, Jesus. Send him. Here's Kevin De Bruyne against Arsenal. He's away on his own here, De Bruyne. And De Bruyne puts it past Bernd Leno with ease. De Bruyne has been having a poor season in the first 2 games. He's put that behind him right here against Arsenal. Mistake by Arsenal of playing a high line. Jesus plays in De Bruyne. I mean, no one's catching KDB here. And he took his time and hammers this into the far corner, into the side netting. Very, very difficult for Bernd Leno to get anything on that to save it. Just throws his palms at it. It's not enough. 1-0 Manchester City. That's a much better start than the Norwich game, isn't it? A much better start. Pepe, he's running at Stones. Is it Diaz? They've got a lot of pace, Arsenal. We just remember that. Stones, well played against Aubameyang. Here's Aubameyang. Well done, Stones. To say he started very well, Stones. Aubameyang. Pepe's in space here. No one's near. Pepe! Great save by Edison. The defence of it. A bit too wide, really. That was a bad pass from Kyle Walker. You've got to play the simple pass with Walker. We need to start remembering that a bit more. Well done, Cancelo. Bernardo. De Bruyne. Jesus. Bernardo. Jesus. Jesus clips one in here. Grealish with a header. Oh, it's a powerful one. Leno onto the post. And I thought they might make a calamitous mistake there at the back. Nearly did. Well done, Ruben Diaz there. They nearly did, didn't they? Here's Partey. Away from Rodri. Aubameyang. Pepe switches the play. Saka. Going to Ødegaard. Saved by Edison. Not the best defending there. Oof. Well, we know Edison's got a bit of a kick on him, hasn't he? Fired that to the other end of the field. But back in possession with Arsenal. But that's something to note. If you want to play a long ball with Edison, you can do. Straight back to Arsenal. And a counter for Arsenal cut out. And that is half time. 1-0 we lead. We've been better. Been more like the Spurs game today. Been more like the Spurs game, definitely. You've got to sacrifice that attacking intent for control sometimes. And we have done that today. We've learned our lesson, haven't we, pretty early on against Norwich. Behind to Aubameyang. Little back heel. Pepe looks in behind to Ødegaard. Good play from Arsenal, actually. Aubameyang, always round. Cancelo. Little back heel straight into Bernardo Silva. City go again here. Grealish. Got Pepe on him. See you later, Pepe. Grealish. What a ball. Jesus with a header. Jesus with a flick. It's over Leno, who takes him down. Could have been a penalty, that referee. Oh, he's forgot the ball here. That's fine. Bernardo. De Bruyne. Oh, through to Ferran. Torres! And Ferran Torres makes it 2-0 Manchester City. Brilliant ball from Kevin De Bruyne. Ferran gets his first, I think, of the season. Into that top corner. It's a great finish. It's a really, really nice finish from Ferran Torres. We'll see it again. Ball comes through by De Bruyne. Class pass. Right down the middle. And Ferran Torres in his left foot. Leno's no chance. We're going to bring Fernandinho on for Rodri. We're going to need his sharpness this season. I think we're going to bring on Raheem Sterling as well and give Grealish a bit of a rest. Bernardo takes a touch. Cancelo. Sterling. Ferran. Oh, Raheem's gone here. Come on, Sterling. Your first Premier League goal this season. Tipped onto the bar by Leno. Oh, what a save. Strange one, but it was a good save. Walker. De Bruyne. Sterling. Oh, great save from Leno. De Bruyne should have had another assist there. Sterling could have had two, but he couldn't finish the chance. Well done, Diaz. Bernardo Silva. Engine in midfield. Tackled by Anelny here. Trying to take the ball a bit too further forward. Like we said, we got a clean sheet, but it is Bukayo Saka, and that's a foul by Diaz. Oh my word, a red card. Well, that is a shocking decision from the Premier League referee. A red card? Seriously? He's not even facing goal. Well, that's a terrible decision. He's not even facing the goal, is he? The Diaz is going to be missing now for some big games. We've got one sub left. I think we have. Bring Zinchenko on for Ferran. Drop him in there, but... A red card? Atrocious decision. Atrocious decision. Aubameyang, I think, is going to take this one. Well, they've laid it off. Pepe! Good save from Edison. It's Partey, actually. He's holding. Pepe. Cedric. Well done, Fernandinho. Into Bernardo. And that is full time. Manchester City 2, Arsenal 0. A red card for Diaz does mean I think he'll miss 3 games, the straight red. Which is a disgrace, really, because it wasn't in any means, was it? By any means, a disgusting challenge. Mikel Arteta's men beaten against his sort of, well, Pep Guardiola's prodigy, isn't he? Mikel Arteta. Thank you very much for watching our first episode of FIFA 22. I really do. I hope you enjoyed it. I actually really enjoyed the gameplay. 3 wins, I think, and 1 defeat. And we'll see you guys next time.